We are spot on, sporty people. How are we doing today? Thank you so much for joining me on this edition of Spot On. Well, like we do sports here, we talk sports, and great to be here after a while. And happy that the French Open tennis were spot on. Got the predictions right. On the men's side, I see that Alcaraz will defend his title. Yes, but it wasn't easy for him, as we saw, and kudos to him. Kudos to Sin as well. I know that in Rome, I was happy at the Rome Masters that Sinner didn't win. I said, someone just came back from the drugs, the 3 months, even though we all complained that the ban was very convenient for him. He didn't miss any major. Just 3 months in between major tournaments, and he was just, I'm sure training at home or, just training anyway, training, waiting for the ban to be over and all that. Don't forget to follow your girl here. Follow me here. Like and share. Thank you so much to my friends and followers. Well wishes was spot on. We are spot on, yes, we were spot on. And we said Alcaraz would defend his title. And so it happened. But it wasn't as we saw, it was a battle. And I was thinking, oh, it happens. When I saw that it was two sets of so, you know, it happens. At least we almost got it. But Alcaraz said, no, I want this so badly. And when Cena couldn't defend when he couldn't convert the points, the three championship points, that you know that yes, and Alcaraz is someone you don't let him take it to 5 sets. If he take, I'm sure that he will come on go, and that's what happened. So kudos to him. He made history, for Nadal's record, So this is this. I remember that last year when he lost the Olympic title to Novak, he was in tears. Of course, you know that he lost the title on both sets with tie breaks. So it was so painful for it was just broke down. But Novak was so wanted it badly. He wanted a gold. I almost got to this final as well. And when Sinner beat him, beat tight sets, it was. I was thinking, oh, maybe it's time for Yannick Sinner, but kudos to him. He didn't win in Rome. He didn't win here too, and I think it's safe to say that Alcaraz is own. I won't say nemesis, but is like someone who can beat him even after everybody has failed. Because last time that he lost in Rome to him, and the home support there couldn't carry him through. So here again in Germany, and this is the surface that Alcaraz was very well. Having got silver last at the Olympics, defending champion, and of course, well, it's good. It's good for tennis. And I said the winner said it was just a long match, 5 hours. So what happened? So that means you know the endurance was tested, and the both men were able to go the distance. And I salute them both. It was a good final. And yes, to the women's for that one, I just said, oh, top five. I said top five. I know I said top five because for the women's draw, this is the first tournament that we're having. Was it first and yeah, so first and second in a long while. Even on the men's side, the first and second will square off. First seed and second seed. It's been a while. So I was thinking, oh, and the women's draw, unlike the men that we have, we had Alcaraz taking over. We had Sena. Novak is almost gone, but at least he's still hanging in there, open to win number 25, the Grand Slam. But for the women, it's not like that. Anybody can just come and beat anybody. You know. So I know I said top five then, you know. Regular was in top five, Kogov second, and I said top five. I know that the Italian lady who didn't make it around this time around, late bloomer, who beat Kogov, Jasmine, Paulini, I thought she would. But this time around, she couldn't go, she lost. And we thought that a little bit careful, would also, but she also wouldn't go through. So that came down to top 12. Swatek, of course, the reign is over. You know that reign is over after winning four titles 2020, 22, 2024. So we were thinking that this would be number five, but it wasn't to be. So Valenka just had more on the day. And the comments that Sabalenka made were, she said that even though she's retracted and said that, oh, she didn't mean that way, that if Swatek had gone through, Swatek could have beaten Kofal. I'm like, I like what Golgov was saying. Last time she said last time I played Swatek, I beat her in straight sets. So it doesn't matter who would have come through. This may have been the result. And I like her confidence. I like the way she fought back. And of course, history, you know how it is. History books were there. First Americans in Serena Williams to win, in Paris. And it's good. It's good for tennis. And the winner is tennis, actually. And the defeat is difficult. I remember Zabalenka made those comments, several conditions, and all that. And I really do like her because I like her sportsmanship. I like the hug she gives her opponents, even if in defeat, and she will still argue. So that's one thing about her that I really love. I hope that she can work on her temperament. And kudos to Coco. Honestly, because she's choked sometimes. Yeah, she has. Like as she came up with this win, it was surprising me actually. I know that I thought top five, but she would think that she will just choke against I know that against the Olympic champion Jean Guen at the WTA finals last year in Saturday, and I said at the end of in the middle, I was like can Gogo win this match? And she won that final. Actually, I think she beat Swiatek there too. So move on there. I think she beat okay. I think it was the Veronica she beat in that particular tournament. Mm. So move on for tennis. Tennis was the winner around. So we know that that we have on the blocks we have new kids have a block, and Akaras is not good anywhere. It's going to be here for a while. And so that's why the drugs cloud around him. At least he's done well. He's done well. Also precious in the field because it was painful for him, very painful. But at least he was still able to keep his emotions in check. So that's good. So let's see what happens in the next. I think Wimbledon is coming up, and but for that, I think today the Queens started the Queens in England. On the grass season started, the grass court season. And I know Zabaleka will be playing. I think she was said she was going to go on holiday, rest a bit, and regroup and refocus. But I don't know if golf will also, be there. But that's the next element for the ladies, and as well for the grass courts. Wimbledon, well, golf has not done well there before, but this is where we knew her when she came up, and I think it did Venus. So let's wait and see what happens this time around. So first, I was played for Zabalenka. She lost the Australian Open to Keys. I losing to Coco Golf again, and American. So she lost two finals, Grand Slam finals. And that's why she was so painful for her. But she's still number one. She's consistent. But she's still number one. And golf is second. I know that um, somebody dropped down, due to the somebody dropped. But I think the Olympic champion is back in top five. I think because of this, she's been doing well too. On the women's side of things. So good one, tennis one. And let's just talk briefly about the football. Yes, I was happy with Portugal. And when I got penalties in the European, which I criticized, we have heroes. We have the more you saw the way Ronaldo was so emotional, like wow, kudos Portugal and Spain having themselves play. And I knew that this would happen because against you were leading 5-1 and you came 5-4, you finished. The defense, just a personal, just exactly. You can't defend like that. When Portugal got and Portugal defended as if especially that extra time, they were like, I knew that I just had a feeling that it was the time to win this one. Spain should have taken the chances in normal time. And of course, Mendes, kudos to him, gets awarded the best player. Scored his first ever goal actually yesterday. So good on to Portugal, winning the Nations League for the second time, beating defending champions Spain. And Spain is working in defense. There's no way you can win any tournament defending like that. I know this is Unity Nations League. And Spain for Germany hosting this tournament, they couldn't get. It was top place. Germany couldn't get top place. But let's wait and see. I think just like Australia, Nigeria, we have all the okay, so like Senegal against England in the friendly. So everybody's trying out new players, new formations. Let's wait and see what happens in the next tournament. But Spain must defend better. Defense is key. Nobody can defend again. I expect to win. So when Portugal got this, with the penalty, I knew that. I just thought when Morata, the captain, someone will still miss. It was a terrible penalty. All penalties were excellent. Even okay, East Coast one was the one that you know, Simon got a hand to it, but he still went in. But for Morata, let's like that. Anyway, good one. After Ronaldo, he's still scoring, and I think he said this was 34th trophy of his career. So good one for him. I was part of this. I said, let him go and rest. I know I said it, but he still wants to keep, and he's still giving. So 40 years, let him keep giving. I think the coach was vindicated. Let's wait and see what happens. So in 12 months' time at the World Cup, maybe that they can actually finally win the only trophy that is, I think, he has yet to win, which is the World Cup with Portugal. A good one for Portugal, and also kudos to France, for winning the bronze honorably. So Spain, you defend well. Yeah, defense is key. So we have to go now because of time and so many factors. But thank you so much. So the winner, tennis, almost got to me, but I was so impressed with the players and their commitments. There's so much online, and I guess the best man and woman won. Yes, go for I know better on the day. Um, Akaras, yes, could have lost, but somehow it was favored to come back and win. So we'll talk to back to the Nigerian sports scene and follow your girl, follow, like, share. Don't forget to like this video, like.